Here we go again, back with more Pro Cycling Manager in 2015 and our Pro Cyclist series Road to Monument. And just by training 1 week, I was actually a long way away from leveling up. I managed to get a level up out of nowhere, and this is one of the best level ups I've ever seen. I was training, I think, Puncher. I'm pretty sure it's in Puncher. Or maybe Cobblestone. I think I was Puncher, but +1 flat puts me up to 76 as a 19-year-old rider in this game. That's a great improvement. Mountain stat is, of course, my least important stat, so that being that on 57 isn't a huge deal to me. Hill 68 +2 in hills is a great improvement to me. That's been one of my weaknesses, and the riders I'm competing against right now are not that much better than 68. So this might enable me to win some of the stage races that I couldn't win before. Also, plus in time trial prologue is a good. Cobblestone's great news. I don't think I'll get much more than 72 in Cobblestones once I'm fully evolved in my stats. Sprint 67, as about to say, I expect that to go up to around 74, 75. My Baudeur's improved, and I really like my acceleration improving and my stamina improving by 2. Also, resistance and recovery, not too important to me. Resistance is pretty good when you're in the breakaway. Recovery is mostly for 3-day week stage races and stage races if you want to go for the overall win, which I'm not really looking forward to too much. But still, every little bit helps, especially if you want to go in a breakaway in one of the Grand Tour races. Recovery can really be important in the later weeks of the stage races. But that's huge news. Tomorrow, of course, after we'll have our first race, which is an under 23 race. The profile looks as follows, of course. I think we're still with the original team. No national teams or anything here. Still the original team. My fitness is great right now. Better hill stats and everything. We don't get the favorite spot. We're actually on the top 10 list right here. 68, same as everybody else. I'm a bit lower than everybody else, I think, because of my low mountain stats. But I have the sprint stats, the acceleration, this pretty low stamina resistance that you really need here. But on the flat roads, I might be able to make a difference, especially because it ends on a downhill bit. So that might be my advantage today. Let's get into the race. Okay, we just gone over the climb for the second to last time now. Heading on the downhill part now. 84 riders remaining in Peloton. No one has been protecting me. They've been working out in front of the Peloton for some reason. Most of the day, randomly, for no point at all. But haven't protected me. This is really annoying because my biggest competitor, in my opinion, Tao Geoghegan Hart, the British rider riding for the American team. I don't, Action here. I love the team we knew forever, by the way. Such a great name. And Team Wiggins. I love teams who are just named after the rider. It's so great. I don't like it at all. I feel it's stupid. I know sponsor names doesn't really sound like great either, but I still feel like there's something special about cycling that you have sponsor names. You don't really see it in other sports, sponsor names for teams. But okay, there's still 2 riders out in front here. This is the last climb of the day. How far forward can I stay? Can I stay with Geoghegan Hart? I don't think I want to attack on the climb here. I want to just stay with the front bunch. Put it around 80 here. Hold my own pace here. Some riders are following me. I don't know what I'm doing right here. I'm setting a pace pretty tough, so I expect some of the riders to fall off as well now. We have Pedretti, who's actually one of the favorites here to win overall. He for some reason stopped holding my wheel, so now I'm going a bit solo. The person's still behind me. There should be some helpers left as well, so I probably won't get away. There's one right out in front. I haven't even noticed. Is it one of the favorites? Thompson from the British team. Whatever team that is. That's Team Wiggins, of course. So yeah, it is the British team. I actually have about 1:15 right now. This could be a top 2 place. Now I need to win over Thompson here. We have our pedals from the breakaway as well. I think they've pretty much stopped working down there. I don't know why they've stopped working. No one wants to take control. I'm almost up to Thompson here. This could be my first win of this series. I don't know if I'll get any XP or because this is just an under 23 race. So I'm pretty worried that I won't get anything from this actually. I'm pretty worried this is all for waste, but hopefully I'll get some XP for it and maybe access to better races than what I have been able to access before this. Can I get on this wheel right here? I'm pretty good downhill as well, so that's probably one of the reasons why I'm able to sit here. And here I can regen a bit. I'm a bit better at sprint than he is. I don't know if I should got away and gone solo. I'm regenerating a bit of energy right here. 145, and there's no one close to us. They're all the way back there. We can't sprint now. I don't know who will start this sprint. We can't even speed it up. It's locked at this speed right here. We're only going 45. Okay, that's pretty fast, but it's because it's so slow that it seems like we're going nothing at all. And because we're sitting up in our seat. Is that a sprint from him here? I think it is. Can I go on the left here? On the outside of him? Oh my god, is he going to win? Is he actually going to win this sprint? Should I have started this earlier? He's actually going to win. I fucking messed it up. Ah, that's so bad of me. Let's see, do I roll past him here at the finish line? A little bit. I was stronger than him. That's the way you can always see it. Did I time it wrong? Yes, because I beat him in the end. And I still had a lot of energy left as well. Why didn't I just sprint from 3 kilometer mark? I think I would have won that way. I had my red bar fully maxed out, and there's still a lot of my yellow bars as well. I should have just sprinted it from further out. Oh, that's so bad of me. I got away from my biggest competitors, and I still managed to screw it up against that breakaway who's been sitting out front the entire stage. That's so bad of me. Oh well, that's it for this video anyway. Messed it up today. I don't think I'll do that next stage race. I'll probably just simulate through it because it's 5 flat stages and I don't want to bother with that. So next one will probably be, I don't know what, we'll just check it out quickly. Yeah, no victory for me today. 2nd place finish by a few centimeters or so. Next up, I don't think I'll do this race here. Well, let's look at this instead. A hill mountain time trial, and 3 flat stages. This looks pretty weird stage race. I don't think I'll do this either. What about this one? Cobbles. Maybe I'll do this. Van Hoff won last year. 64 cobbles, bit a great sprinter. I think I'll get myself into this race, and then we'll take this in this video as well, and we'll don't take this one. So yeah, we'll do this Rutland Milton International Circle Classic as well this video. So let's skip forward a few weeks, maybe we'll get close to a level up that way either way. Okay, I'm still annoyed after the last race, but now we have reached the Rutland Milton International Cycle Classic in England, of course. And cobblestone is a pretty important stat here, as well as sprint. I'm the 2nd best rider, but Witt Smith isn't in the race, so I think I'll be probably the captain. I don't think I'll keep it protected because it's pretty small races. We don't have 6 riders on each teams. Favorites, Matt Goss is in the race, but no rider with great cobblestone stats, as you can see. But he's a better sprinter than I am. So I need to get away from a rider like him on the cobbles at some point to get a chance of winning here. I'm actually a bit surprised that I'm even in the top 10 list, considering I haven't trained cobble that much. But happy anyway. My flat stats should be pretty important here. Okay, last 4 kilometers. There's a 4-man breakout in front. I don't have any water because this guy couldn't get anything up to me. I don't think he will. There's 2 cobble sections to go. I don't know if I should go on this one or save energy up for the last one. And see it just up here in the top right corner of the screen. The climb start, the second last cobble section starts here. So it's a 3-star one. Now, is he coming up with water? Oh my god, I just got some water. You can see everybody else now from my team is pretty much dead. Biggest competitor is probably Matthew Goss in this race. Here goes the JGL team, I think. What is that team called? GLT Condor, yes, that's right. 4 men out in front here. I'm sitting in 5th position. Pulse is pretty high for a lot of riders right now. And I think most people are struggling to keep on. It's a long flat section here, which could save some energy and save some life. Many of the weaker riders now might give them a chance to regenerate some energy. I'll try and drop back a bit as well, just so I don't sit so much out in the wind as I'm sitting right now. Please drop back. Why am I not dropping back? There we go. Okay, still didn't really drop back, but at least one of my teammates apparently went in front of me. Don't really know his reason to do so. We have 60 riders remaining. Actually, my entire team are powered. We have 6 out of 60 riders. That's a pretty good job for my team, honestly. Didn't expect them to do so well here. I'll try and put it around 85 and on the dot on the next competition here. And we'll just see if we can drop some of the sprinters off. I don't expect us to drop Matthew Goss off, for example. But maybe I'll drop some people off and then we can try and attack later on. The climb competition is about 4 kilometers for the main bunch, for the breakaway riders, which means probably around the 22-23 kilometer mark. Let's see. Yeah, we can see it up here. I think this is this one up here that we're going into the final climb of the day. It actually goes slightly uphill as well, so that might ruin some people's lives who are not that great in the hills either. 85 here. Let's see if we can drop some people today. Downing actually going pretty fast here. I don't know how he's going so fast. He must be using a lot of energy doing so. But I don't think we dropped anybody. We just hold on here. Still 63 riders in the peloton, but it's a lot more stressed out than it was before, I think. I don't know what my strategy is right now. I'm hoping that a lot of these people are tired, but a guy like Downing for this GLT Condor team seemed pretty strong. I don't know who's that driving for. Moses, maybe. They have Downing with 71 sprint. It probably should be driving for him right now, but he's most likely used up a lot of energy here on the last climb. I want to drop myself a bit further back here. Okay, I'm just going to do it manually then, because apparently it doesn't work the other way. Okay, I feel like I'm sitting really good right here. Around 12-13 position. Not in the wind in the slightest. My pulse is high, so I'm losing energy, but that's because of the insane speed going up out in front here. My entire peloton is here. Jeppesen is stunned, but he's sitting up here still. That's pretty impressive by him. So when should the attack come? I want to attack on the last little bump there is, but I'm too worried that the sprint trains will already have formed there, so it will be pretty much impossible to get away. I'll still try it, because I feel like I can't win if I attack over from here, for example, because that's too far away from the finish line. Okay, this is where the couple section was before. 7 kilometers to go. Still 2 or 3 kilometers to the bottom of the climb now. We're going at around 50 kilometers an hour here. It's Barker leading out from Math Goss now. 5 kilometer mark is right here. And here comes my attack. It's probably terribly timed. We actually go right, I expect us to go left. There is this little hill here. Moses from the JLT team, who's been working all day, have decided to join me here in the attack. But he might not succeed in joining me. I don't really know. Mafgas Dibben from Team Wiggins is here. Is this the win? I think Mafgas is too strong. He'll probably catch me. Van Diemen from the PVC team is joining. I don't know if I'm happy that they're stuck behind this Moses rider who tried to counterattack me. I have to go 99 here. Goss is going past Dibben, Moses actually dropping the other riders. I think this will be my first win. I thought it would come in the last stage. So disappointed that it didn't come. But here it goes. I win my first stage, and it's not under 23 race, it's actually a real race. In England. In Melton Broadway. First place for I Am Jürgen. Second for Moses, third for Dibben. Mafgas only got 5th place. He's fallen he was so good for like 5 years ago, and he's done now. I don't know what's happened to him. It's just terrible, honestly. Oh well, nice. A win. Yes, that gives us an XP, and it should give us access to better races as well. Let's take it out. So we get the win in a nice little 9-man group in front of Thomas Moses and Jonathan Dibben. Mafgas, the big favorite, got 5th place finish. My team actually got pretty well. We had a lot of riders in the top 40, even pretty much all of our riders in top 56, which is pretty impressive from a continental team, in my opinion. But my first win didn't come in a race that I planned to. When I tagged like 5 numbers before the finish line, I really didn't expect it to win this one, but I had a lot of energy left apparently compared to my competitors, and that ended up giving me the overall victory. Let's take out the XP I get from this. I really expect to get some XP here. First victory in Continental, 30 XP. Nice. Let's see if I get access to better races as well. Yes, this is exactly what I hoped for. I probably won't be able to access any races until July, because that's when the new schedule, it goes in quarters of years, so from January to March, April to June, and July to September, and I think October is included in that little 3-month period as well. But these races are a lot bigger, more recognizable races as well. You should probably recognize a few of these races because they are pretty big. And yeah, now we can actually promote ourselves as well by winning state jerseys, for example, so we can go for the mountain jersey in the breakaway, and that'll give us access to even better races as well. So this is a huge improvement. We've really waited a long time. I would have liked it to happen much earlier on, but it has happened now, so I can't be disappointed that it happened. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video and seeing a first and a second place finish today, then please remember to leave a like and a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.